We've made 4 Super Bowls in the last 5 years. You got to give up the grudges
Uh-huh.
from back when we were 2-14.
No, absolutely not. Never. There are
Let
some
it
teams
go.
I will always hate.
Let it go. Was it Ndamukong Suh? Did he hurt your feelings or something?
I mean, I can separate certain players from teams.
Fair. That's. I mean, yeah. So can
Kind of like
I.
I hate the Cowboys, but I don't necessarily hate Dak
Yeah,
Prescott.
I didn't have a problem with the Cavs, but I hate LeBron.
Yeah,
Now the Heat, I hate the Heat. It doesn't matter who suits up for them. Screw 'em.
I think some of it has to do with fan bases too. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
I like
Right,
Joe
right. But what is
Burrow,
Detroit? Detroit's
but I
so
don't like the
sad.
Bengals because their fan base is annoying.
No, that's fair, and I get that. What has Detroit fan base done? They're not annoying. They've been just poor and sad all these years. They've been like, "Woe is us. We went 0 and
They
16."
they just have ugly uniforms.
Okay. I
Kind of
mean,
like the Jets.
you can
You know,
irrationally hate a
I don't
team.
like
I
the
just
Jets uniforms, but I've got nothing against the Jets, but they're not fun to watch. They're not pleasing to watch because they stink and their uniforms are ugly. Now, the same was to be said for the Lions for a long time. They stunk and their uniforms were ugly,
yeah.
but now they're good and their uniforms are still ugly.
So you hate them because their uniforms are ugly?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we got.
And I don't know why, but MCDC just I kind of find him annoying.
Do
In a
you
different way than Sirianni.
have
In the same but different way than Sirianni.
have you always felt that way about Dan Campbell, or is this more of a progressive, hate like annoyance?
No, it's ever since his first interview, it's like that's quite the impression you've made. And then I can see why as a player you would like him
Yeah,
and you'd want to follow him,
maybe that's the mentality I'm using then.
but I don't know. He seems a bit weird.
Mike McDaniel's weird.
I know. He's not my favorite either. I mean, he's all right. I don't hate him. He's just
See, I'm more annoyed by Mike McDaniel than I am at Dan Campbell.
I can see Mike McDaniel. He just he's aloof.
He
He
is.
seems like he doesn't care.
He's very.
He feels like he's the cool kid, you know,
Yeah. Well,
walking
I.
down the hall.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
meant.
have care in the world.
I'd said this earlier. I said he reminds me of like Bill Belichick, but in a different kind of way.
Just very flat, very monotone.
Yeah, like doesn't ever show emotion really.
Belichick and Popovich, Greg Popovich, where they have like those short, monotone,
Right.
direct answers.
Yes,
And then there's
exactly.
McDaniel, who's like a branch. He's not as like direct, but he's still like flat and monotone.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I definitely find McDaniel more in some, and I don't hate McDaniel like you said. I just find him a little bit more grating than Campbell. I actually find Campbell makes me want to run through a wall, man.
Yeah, you cried talking about him one time.
I actually did. I did. I really did. I actually did shed a tear. That was crazy. I did not mean. I did not expect that. Ugh. See, maybe that's what it is.
You're more in the like the emotional story. You like
Dude,
the
I love a good
story of
story.
young
I love a good story.
underdog team
Yeah.
come up. Same with Baker, you know, never
Yeah.
really given a fair shot and all that.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't.
That's no. You're very. Yeah. You're very.
Stay down at the bottom
Yeah. You're more
with
of
the other
a.
trash.
You're definitely more analytics based. Like you're more like like you have to. I feel like you don't believe.
No. See, it's very funny
You don't
because when it comes
believe.
to like stats in games, you are much more statistical than I am.
Right.
Whereas like when it comes to like the feeling of like the game and a
I
team,
get
I
caught
feel
up
like
in
I
the
have to be
emotions.
proven otherwise, proven
Yeah.
against my sort of whereas you're all in.
Oh yeah. No, I get caught up in the emotions for sure. That is a fact. Um,
Yeah.
see, and I don't know how. I think part of that stems from like growing up in Kansas City, where you never won. Well, I think maybe we're just two different sides of the same coin is what it is. So like by having so much failure for so long, you became pessimistic.
Cold and no. I am a true Missourian. Show me. You need to show me otherwise. I'm traumatized. That's what it is. I've had so much heartache from the Missouri Tigers,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the KC Chiefs, from the Royals, for being so bad for so long that I've become cold and hard and no longer care until you show me otherwise.
See, I guess in I just it's always it's always gonna be next time, like the good guy wins eventually. Damn it, eventually the good guy wins. That's how it's supposed to work. So like every
You
time
know,
you're making that climb, you're like the underdog. You're gonna get there. You're making your way to the top, right? You're just like, you can do it. You can do it. You're gonna do it. And then all of a sudden, there's just this motherfucker standing on the top with a saw, and he's just like, and you're just like, no, no. And all of a sudden, that guy's like, oh. And it's all the way down to the bottom. You got to start from the beginning.
it's funny you bring this up. Do you know what my favorite movie of all time is?
What?
Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith.
Oh gosh, when Luke Skywalker's hanging on
All
the
the kids get killed in the Republic. The Empire starts.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Oh man.
My favorite movie of all time is the one where the bad guys win.
So see, yeah, no, I'm always rooting for the good guys. So that's the thing. Even in like I'll watch pro wrestling now. Back into it for the first time in for like forever. Been pretty diehard for the last like 2 years, I'd say, where I watch like everything, WWE at least. I still, even though like I am a 26-year-old man, right? I'm a 26-year-old man. I understand that the good guys aren't really necessarily always good guys, and the bad guys aren't necessarily always bad guys. They're playing characters essentially in a TV show. I understand that. I get that. I still find myself rooting for the good guys. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, that's a good guy. That's a good person. Dang it, he should win. So I don't know. I guess I'm just like, I'm the angel. You're the devil.
Yeah, I mean,
It's that makes all coming together. It's all coming together now.